Hello. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Impactful Gems. For those of you all who are new, welcome. For those of you all who have been to my channel before, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So today I'm going to start right off the bat with gratitude. I want to start off with gratitude because so many times in life we complain or we talk about things that we don't have. And so today, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, today is gonna be like soup. Today is a soup day. Y'all know what a soup day is? So today is gonna be a lot of different nuggets that are gonna be put into this particular video. So hopefully you'll pick up one that you can roll with or that you can relate to. And it'll help you in your life going forward. Okay. So today let's start with gratitude. So I wanted to talk about how so many times, if we're going through a hard time in life, the positive energy is heavier than I'm sorry, the negative energy can be heavier than the positive energy. And what I mean by that is if you're going through a season in life where it seems like everything is going wrong at the same time, sometimes it's hard to find um that positive vibe. But what I want to encourage you to do, this is what I was thinking about this morning. What I want to encourage you to do, I actually took some notes about some things too. And this is going to be hopefully, this will motivate you to be more positive. Because I know sometimes we be like, oh, I don't see nothing going right today. I don't see nothing going right this week or whatever. But um, I'm big on journaling. So, what was that? Yesterday, I talked about getting a what I've done right journal. I would also encourage you to get another journal, um, where you a gratitude journal is good. Yeah, a gratitude journal is good because I have one of those. This isn't the one, but I have another. I have so many journals, y'all, for different things. But the gratitude journal is good because it will help you to it will help you to you may have to go back in your mind a little bit, and it will help you cultivate things to be grateful for. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples. Yeah, I know this gonna hit home with somebody because everybody done been through something. If you over the age of, I don't know, 25, you done been through something, okay? And it doesn't have to be real big things, but you've been through something. So if you're having a hard time trying to cultivate gratitude, just start thinking about your life. And some of this, you may be running around the house by the time you started really thinking about gratitude and what you can thank God for. Um, so what about the time that you were in a car accident and you could have almost died, but you're still here in one piece? What about the time where you went through a divorce and you thought that it was going to take you out and you're still here? What about, oh, this is a good one right here. Now this one, I told y'all a lot of the stuff I've been through. So most of the stuff I've been through. Because I really pretty only can much speak. I pretty much can only speak from my experience a lot of times. Like I said, sometimes I use examples of other people's experiences. But what about what about the person that you were going to marry, but you didn't because you actually got out of the relationship because you saw some real big red flags and you said, "Nah, I can't do this." and now they still a hot mess. Aren't you grateful for that? Not grateful for they're a hot mess, but grateful that you didn't get into that situation. How about that? So I just want to give y'all a couple of examples to when you when you start to cultivate gratitude and do it. I would say do it daily. And you don't have to necessarily write in your journal every day, but you could just start with thank you God for waking me up this morning, right? Because y'all do know some people didn't wake up, right? Thank you for, and once you start doing it, it'll become natural. It'll become natural. It'll become natural to you. And you won't have to think that hard. You really won't, because it'll come natural to you. And if you need a little bit more help with trying to cultivate, because I do this. Matter of fact, I pretty much do it every day. Um, but if I don't do it every day, I listen to personal development every day. But I may not necessarily listen to gratitude um, videos on YouTube every day. But when I listen to them, it gives me motivation because I'll be like, oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for things that we don't even think about. Thank you for my lungs. Thank you for oxygen, right? And you'll start to think about the little things. Thank you for this pen. Thank you for this pen that I could write positive things on a piece of paper. So just think about those things, right? Hopefully that'll encourage somebody. I want to start out with gratitude today. That's what I wanted to talk about today. One of the things. Now, like I said, it's gonna be like soup, so it's gonna be some things in here. Hopefully, it'll help someone with at least one of these topics. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is don't bleed on people that didn't hurt you, that didn't cut you. No, don't bleed on them. So what I mean by that is, have you all ever been in a relationship, or it doesn't necessarily have to be like a intimate relationship, but a relationship period. It could be at work, it could be uh, a relationship with a family member. It could be, it's a list of things that it could be. But have you ever been in a situation where you or a person, or maybe you, are going through a hard time, and instead of, and say you're interacting with this person, and instead of them stepping back, instead of you saying, hi, I really can't talk about this right now because I'm going through some things. Just give me a moment. I'm having a hard time right now. I really don't want to talk. So can we schedule to talk at another time? That's a mature statement. That's mature. That's a mature statement because it's like, okay, okay. I respect people like that. I do. Don't get mad. You should be glad. 'Cause they're trying not to bleed on you because you didn't cut them. They're mad at something that happened at work, or they're mad at a family member, or and they take it out on you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They take it out on you. Don't do that. That's not good. Let's let's get it together. And you know why? You know why people do that? A lot of times because they haven't dealt with their trauma. Especially if you see a pattern. If you see a pattern of them doing it, yeah, it's some trauma in there. It's some trauma in there that they haven't dealt with. So they come to work, they take it out on everybody else. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. Yeah, yeah. You have a problems at home with your spouse or your kids, and you come to work and take it out on us. That's not fair. That's not fair. Go deal with your trauma. Go to a counselor. Do something. Go to a group. don't know, do something, but don't bleed on somebody that did not cut you. And here's the thing about that. A lot of times people bleed on people that would actually help them, but they push them away. They push them away. So sad. So let's try to work on that, y'all. Don't, don't do that. It's not good. It's not good. It's not fair to the other person. It's not fair. So let's work on that. Um, I also want to talk about this. You could tie this in, but because it's all about what you believe and your affirmations to yourself. Decree what you want. Decree what you want. Decree positive things. You can even say, um, I will, say you're having a bad day. I will focus on something positive at work today, or somebody positive at work today. Because that'll get you out of that. You'll start to raise your vibration if you do that. Have y'all ever been to a store? Woo! And the cashier, they got a growl on their face. And you be like, oh, wow, all right. And they just mean. I'm talking about mean. You be like, okay, I was just trying to check out. Then, I've even walked out of stores like, oh, they shouldn't have came to work today. They should have called off or something so they get their mood together. Cause that's not good. That's a hot mess right there. Did y'all know? I was thinking about this morning. Did you all know? Have you all ever heard of a job that has mental health days? They have mental health days for a reason. So that if you are, having a bad season in your life, or I'm talking about, especially if you deal with the public, like customer service or something, if you deal with the public and you're having a mental health day, see, the devil don't want me to get this out. See how my voice is getting, but I'm getting it out. Um, you having a mental health day, I mean, you having a hard day, and they have mental health days where they actually pay you to take a day off. And y'all know why the owners do that? Because they don't want you coming in there bleeding on their customers. So that's why they have them a lot of times. Yeah. Especially if you need bereavement. And some jobs have different days. They'll have a bereavement day, they'll have a mental health day. Those are good. Those are good things to have in place. Because we all have had bad days. All of us. I don't care who you are. We all have had bad days. And we need to take a moment and take a step back and get ourselves together before we interact with other people, because it's not their fault. Decree a thing. Decree a thing. And know, you know what? And know that this is the other thing too in life. Everybody is not ordained to be with you. No, they're not. But guess what? There are people that are ordained to be in your life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And some people, they want everybody to like them. Guess what? Let me give y'all a news flash. Everybody's not gonna like you. Sorry, they're not. Who cares? Who cares? Don't like me, because there's somebody that does. What is it? 8 billion people in the world? Okay. All right. I know you ain't gonna be stuck on one person that doesn't like you. All right. Let's stop doing that. Yeah. Everybody's not going to like you. And it's okay, because there are people that are ordained to be with you in your life, and that's that. And especially if you're working on being positive. I heard somebody say this. I had never heard this before. I was like, wow. That's why personal development is so that development is so important because yeah, you can learn. You can open your mind up and learn from people. What did he say? He said, when you start to really go forward in life and focus on the positive, you won't have to take the trash out in your life. It'll take itself out. Said, what? I never heard of that. Yeah, they'll get out your life by themselves. You don't have to do nothing because negative people, they don't like being around positive people. You know why? Because your lights, it kind of like irritates them. They be like, whoa, she too much. Oh, yeah, I gotta tell y'all, y'all know I like stories. So I gotta tell y'all this story. So this was years ago. This was years ago. And I worked with this lady. She was a security guard at this place I worked at. And she was just like every day I would come in, I would be like, "Hi, how are you?" Because you would see her as soon as you got in, and she would be sitting there on her post, and she'd be like, "Bless, bless," and she was just um, always just excited about life. And so one day I talked to her, and I said, "Yeah, I have a question." And I was a social worker at the time, and I said, "I have a question." I said, because we got to know each other. We got to know each other. We would talk on breaks and stuff like that. And I said, oh, her testimony. Lord have mercy. I said, I said, what, like, have you always been like this? Like always so bubbly? And she was like, no, oh no, 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 no. She said, no, 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 no. And she told me a little bit about her story. And she said she was married. And she said I don't know if her husband was abusive. I guess he probably was. I don't know. It's been a while ago, so I can't remember. But she said she had literally hired somebody to kill her husband, like kill him dead. And I forgot. I guess she started like I think it was all in place. I think she had paid the person and everything. Yeah, it was deep. And so she ended up, I guess, I don't know, some kind of way, like getting out of it, having like a hitman. That's what I guess that's what they call them. I never had hired nobody, but I think they call them hitmen or hit women. And she ended up rethinking it, and some type of way, it ended up not happening. I guess she asked the man, "Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it." So just hear her story. She was just telling me. She said, "No, I had to work at this. Oh no, I wasn't always like this." And I still remember that story to this day. And this was many years ago. I'm talking definitely over 10 years ago. And so y'all, just come on, y'all. Just yeah, work on realizing that, we have to work on ourselves every day. We should. Now, you don't have to do nothing. But I encourage you to. I encourage you to work on yourself every day because it'll get better. And always remember, this is my gem for today. Always remember that people are in your life for a reason and a season. Like that young lady, I probably wouldn't even recognize her if I saw her again. Or I may, I don't know. Because I'm pretty good with faces. I may not remember her name, which I don't remember her name, which I did. I wouldn't say it on here anyway. But I'm just saying. But if I was to see her, I'd be like, recognize you from somewhere. You know how that goes. Y'all see somebody you haven't seen in years, and then you all may talk and be like, "Oh yeah, I used to work at such and such," or you know. So yeah, so that was my gem for today, y'all. The gem for today is people are in your life for a reason or a season. So keep on just pushing through. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, let's work on ourselves, y'all, because life is short, and we deserve to live a happy, blessed, prosperous, wealthy. Did I say wealthy already? If I did, okay, I said it again. We deserve to live a peaceful, definitely a peaceful life. Life is short, so let's stay positive and have a blessed day, you all. All right, I will see you on the next video. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you would like. Bye bye.